Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. The word of September is awareness. Awareness being conscious of what is happening in and around you, alert, attentive, perceptive, observant. What it means to me is awareness is it helps me get aligned with the right observance of life. How aware do you generally feel? I would say I am a 10. So when I'm walking and I'm looking at my phone, I'm not aware of my surroundings. So I don't know if there is a pothole or there is a car in front of me, and I just keep on driving straight into it. Whereas if I'm more aware, I see the pothole, I see the car in front of me, it allows me to make decisions based on what's going on in my environment, in my ecosystem, right? When I'm more aware, I'm able to engage more fully, like I'm able to have better conversations, ask better questions, be more empathetic, be more understanding, be more patient. There's a beautiful quote by Thich Nhat Hanh, who I love. He says, "When you do not overreact, you are truly strong." That's what awareness does for me. I believe that my awareness has increased because I practice acceptance of what is without judgment. Once I've accepted, then I can respond versus react. The brain has this capacity to hold so much awareness and information. We are just not used to tapping into it. It's like we have these superpowers that we haven't unleashed yet. So I think a lot of people are living in a state of unawareness because they're distracted. They're distracted by their thoughts. They're distracted by their devices. They're distracted by their problems. They're distracted by their plans. All of that distraction takes away our awareness from what is. Just like how when you're in a movie theater and they dim the lights, it's easier for you to focus on the screen. Similarly, when we have fewer distractions, we become more aware of what's going on around us. So the question of the day is, how can increasing your awareness lead to better relationships with the people around you? I was thinking about this, and there's a few ways that I wanted to share. Number one, you become more attuned to the needs of others. For example, I was talking to someone earlier and they were venting about something that happened at work. They were really upset about it. I could sense that they needed support, needed someone to listen. So I just sat with them, listened. Sometimes just being present, being aware is enough to help someone. Sometimes when you're venting, you don't necessarily want advice. You just want to get it off your chest. Being aware of that allows me to show up in a more meaningful way. Number two, you become more responsive rather than reactive. So when someone asks you a question, you're actually present enough to hear what they're asking. You're not on your phone or you're not preoccupied with your thoughts. You're actually there engaged with them. That builds trust, that builds connection, that shows up as respect. And I think that's important because relationships are built on trust, connection, respect. Number three, you're more likely to notice positive aspects of the people around you. So when you're aware, you're less likely to take people for granted. You're less likely to overlook the good things that they do. You're more likely to notice those things. You're more likely to appreciate those things. And when you notice, when you appreciate, you express gratitude. When you express gratitude, people feel valued, they feel respected. And isn't that what all of us want to feel in our relationships? We want to feel valued, we want to feel respected, and number four, you become more empathetic. I think empathy is such an important quality in any relationship, to be able to understand and share in the feelings of another person. When you're aware, you're less likely to judge, you're more likely to understand. So this whole idea of awareness comes from this whole concept of mindfulness, and I've been practicing mindfulness for over 15 years now. I found that it helps me with my awareness, it helps me get aligned with my values, it helps me get clear on what I want to contribute. So in the month of September, I invite you to bring more awareness into your daily life. See if you can catch yourself when you're distracted, when you're not present, and gently come back to the present moment. See what happens. See how it changes your relationships. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.